Pastor, this is Yao, brothers and sisters. Blessing to you.
我嘅名咧叫做鐘偉英，我今年12月咧會喺教會受洗。
My name is Wyan Chong. I will be baptized at Christmas this year in December.
牧師咧就邀請我做一個見證，叫我講下我點解係由唔信主而變為信主呢個嘅經過。
Pastor asked me to give a testimony of my experience of how would I transform my life from a non-believer into a believer in the Lord Jesus Christ.
我喺孟菲斯呢個埠咧已經20幾年啦。
I have lived in Memphis for over 20 years.
我喺呢個孟菲斯大學曾經任教咗10幾年。
I have taught in Memphis, University of Memphis, more than a decade.
近幾年咧，我喺密西西比北部一間私立大學去任教。
For the past few years, I still teaching in a private college in North Mississippi.
我歷年來教咧都係同科學、物理同數學有關。
The subjects I have been teaching focus mostly on the science, physics, and math.
我讀大學嗰陣時咧係主修物理嘅。
I major in physics in college.
我教嘢都同科學有關嘅。
Therefore, my teaching career is closely related to what I study.
嗱，有時就有人疑問啊，就問你學嘅科學做科學研究，你點解會信有神同信神呢？
Some people may ask me, now you study science and you teaching science, how could a person of scientific background become a believer that there is a God and believe in God?
嗱，甚至有人問你點由唔信神而轉為信神呢？
So people even ask me, how would you change from a non-believer to a believer?
嗱，呢個就要由我童年嘅時候講起。
This reflects me to my childhood days.
我細嗰陣時咧喺澳門讀小學。
I was elementary school in the city of Macau when I was small.
我喺5、6年級嘅時候咧，我遇到一位好好嘅自然科學同數學嘅老師。
When I was in grade school, 5th or 6th grade, we had a very good science teacher.
所以咧我就好熱愛科學同數學。
That's why my desire to know science was strong.
我仲相信咧科學係萬能嘅。
I believe that science is everything.
就科學可以了解一切大自然嘅奧秘。
I believe that through science is able to understand all the mysteries of the natural world.
我仲記得我小學嗰間學校咧嘅校歌有兩句話。
I still remember there were 2 sentences in my school theme song.
佢就話咧科學生產大地方路神光。佢嘅意思係話咧，如果我哋能夠科學生產嘅話咧，我哋個國家就有救啦。
These 2 sentences summarize that advancement of science throughout the world, we have the future.
嗱，好多細蚊仔細個時候咧，都認為老師乜嘢都知道，老師講乜都係對嘅。我哋一樣。
Most young people will believe that their teacher knows everything, and whatever they teach us, we must believe.
到我讀大學嗰陣時咧，我就去咗台灣讀物理系。
So when I was old enough to go to college, I went to Taiwan to study physics.
喺我咧喺台灣讀完碩士之後咧，我就嚟到美國。
After I finished my master's degree, I moved to the United States.
我就嚟到呢個加州理工去攻讀呢個博士學位。
I entered into a PhD program at the California Institute of Technology, or we call it Caltech.
加州理工有一個特點。
There's a special feature of this school, Caltech.
就係佢個學生同教授嘅人數比例係好低嘅。
Which is the ratio between teachers and students, very low ratio.
呢個就係講咧話一個教授都可以指導好少學生啊。
It means that each professor would have time to take care of a few students.
所以咁咧，呢個學生有好多機會去請教老師。
Therefore, it provides ample opportunity for students to interact, to learn from their professors.
可以直接同啲教授討論問題，仲可以同一啲有名嘅學者甚至係教授互相研討嘅。
We don't just have the opportunity to interact and learn from our professors. We have opportunity to learn from famous scholars about what we study.
但開始嘅時候，我有一點咧令我有啲感到詫異嘅。
When I was in that situation, one thing struck me.
就咧有時我問到某些大教授某些問題嘅咧，個教授居然講話 I don't know 我都唔知道喎。
When I asked questions to these supposed to be famous professors, and the answer was, I don't even know this.
咁有時個教授仲講咧，而家呢個問題咧，世界上冇人知道答案。
And furthermore, some of the professors told me that your question will never have any answer at this moment in the whole world.
咁當然教授咧唔係成日都講話 I don't know。
Not all professors say that, I don't know.
咁有時有啲咧，佢係有高見，而家佢肯指點你嘅咧，佢就話咧，雖然咧呢個問題而家冇人有答案，但以我個人嘅睇法，呢有幾個可能性嘅答案。
Some professors will not answer me that they don't know, but they say, even I don't know, but there were opportunities or possibilities in such areas that we can continue to pursue.
佢咧，如果你係沿某一個方向去研究同探索嘅話咧，如果你係好能幹又運氣好你可能會導致呢個科學上嘅突破。
And they encourage us, if you pursue in the right direction with the right material, there is always a high chance, opportunity that you may have discovered something.
所以咧，嗰啲教授同埋研究生度咧，都走到科技嘅最先端去研究同尋求突破。
Many of these professors and top-notch students, they pursued the highest discovery of science.
所以咧，我就有機會睇到好多科學上仲未能夠解決嘅問題。
Therefore, I have seen there are many things in the natural science world that no human being was able to resolve.
所以我慢慢咧對科學萬能呢個睇法咧，我就有所改變。
That brings me to the level that I begin to have doubts about if science is all powerful.
我喺加州理工完成咗博士學位之後
After I finished my PhD with Caltech,
我想得到更多嘅研究經驗，我就決定去做 postdoc， 即係做呢個博士後研究員。
I pursued postdoc study because I want to pursue more research study.
結果咧就哈佛大學、MIT 同 Brown University 都同時想請我做 postdoc。
I was accepted to all these famous schools, Harvard University, MIT, and Brown University for postdoc position.
我經考慮之後咧，我就決定咗去MIT。
After deliberation and consideration, I decided to go to MIT.
我就喺 MIT 工作咗一段時間。
I worked there as a research for a number of years.
我就咧跟住我就開始美國嘅大學任教同繼續做我嘅研究。
Then I changed my career to research and teaching.
喺我多年嚟嘅執教同研究底下咧。
Through the many years of research and teaching career,
我深深體會到咧自然科學嘅奧秘。
I begin to understand the deeper mystery of natural sciences.
而人類嘅知識咧嘅好有限同了解咧，我慢慢睇到啊。
Then I realized that how insignificant human wisdom is supposed to be to understand the natural world.
就正如加州理工一位物理學教授同諾貝爾獎金得主Richard Feynman 所比喻嘅。
As a parable given by Richard Feynman, who is a professor at Caltech and also a Nobel baccalaureate.
佢話物理學嘅知識咧係一個好龐大嘅集合。
And he said the world or the universe of physics is an immense mystery.
而人類嘅知識咧只係一個好細嘅集合。
But human wisdom is a very little minute area.
而呢個好細嘅集合咧，同呢個好龐大嘅集合咧，只係有一點點地方相交而已。
From the minute, so small human ability to the immense, vast universe, there was only small contact in between the two.
所以咧，人類咧係並冇掌握到全部嘅知識嘅。
So human being could never or has not been able to handle or to acquire all the knowledge of the natural world.
嗱，科學替人類咧帶嚟咗好多方便同好處。
Of course, science has brought many convenience to everyday life.
但係咧，科學到目前為止仲係冇辦法證明神唔存在嘅。
But no science was able to prove or disprove the existence of God.
人類咧唔可以根據佢有限而且唔完整嘅知識去否定一啲目前冇辦法了解嘅事情。
Human being could never or should never use that little minute knowledge of the world to discuss or to disqualify or dismiss things that they don't understand.
嗱，而我哋到個頭嚟睇呢個大自然裏邊同好多唔同科嘅領域裏面。
We can see that many of this natural world and science
我哋會睇到好多好精巧又美麗嘅嘢。
We can see many exquisite relationships in between.
好多時咧就令人驚嘆呢個造物主嘅奇妙嘅作為。
We became awed or amazed on the power and the knowledge or wisdom of the Creator.
就正如愛因斯坦所講
，such as said by Albert Einstein.
佢話咧：我越研究科學咧，我就越更加信有神。
And he said, the more I study science, the more I believe there is God.
嗱，根據統計自從1901年呢個諾貝爾獎金建立以嚟
according to statistics from 1901, all the recipients of Nobel Prizes winners
就美國獲得呢個諾貝爾獎金嗰200幾十位科學家裏面
among the over 200 scientists who won these prizes in the United States,
有超過90%佢都係嘅得獎人啦，佢都係相信有神嘅。
Over 90% of these over 200 scientists, Nobel Prize winners, they believe there is God.
所以咧，我就慢慢了解到。
So little by little, I become understand.
嗱，科學研究對神嘅信仰兩者之間係並冇衝突嘅。
There is no conflict between study of science and faith in God.
兩者之間並冇任何矛盾。
There is no contradiction between faith and science.
對神嘅信仰咧，亦都唔係一個迷信。
It's not something that you just don't understand that you believe in God. No, not a superstition.
嗱，我自從嚟到咗孟菲斯之後咧
，after I came to Memphis,
我有機會認識好多基督教嘅朋友。
I came to know many Christian friends.
佢哋好熱心咁邀請我參加一啲團契佈道會，甚至查經。
They invite me to join church activities, Bible classes, or special events.
我見到佢哋嗰種愛神、愛人嘅行為。
When I see the action they express from their love to the Lord and love to people,
佢哋嘅關心同幫助有需要嘅人。
there is wholehearted care and love to those who have need.
俾我留下咧好深刻嘅印象嘅。
They leave me a very deep impression in my heart.
再加上呢幾年來我聽牧師嘅講道。
Plus, all these recent years, I worship here in this church, listening to sermons.
再加上咧內子咧不時俾我嘅鼓勵同我分享聖經。
Plus, my wife been helping me in many of her knowledge and experience as Christian.
等我咧對聖經嘅教訓咧係更加明白。
It helped me to understand the Bible on a higher level.
對我接受基督教嘅信仰有好大嘅幫助。
This greatly helped me to understand and accept the faith in the Bible, Christian faith.
所以咧，我決定係信神。
Therefore, I made a decision to accept God.
我仲咧係就要馬上要受洗成為神家嘅人。
In December, I'm going to be baptized to become a child of God's family.
呢個係神俾我機會同福氣。
I truly believe this is an opportunity and a blessing from the Lord.
呢個就我今日要同大家分享嘅見證。
This is what I want to share with you today.
我好感謝神。
I thank the Lord.
亦都好感謝各位聽我嘅見證。
And I thank you for listening to my testimony.